I was muted. Oops. Hello. A cat jumped on my lap, so now she's here. Gonna make it harder to draw. Wait. 1 second. Going on with the leg there. Hello. Trying to figure out how this leg is positioned, because like this one is clear. I can see like the thigh and then the, I don't know what to call it. Hold on, I am very rusty with bone names. Bone names. I think it was fib. No. Femur, that was the femur. And then it goes fibula and tibia. Yeah, just like... This one's fine. This one, you can see the paw, you can see like this part of the leg, but then... I mean, this is where the knee is, and then it goes like this. Makes more sense. Yep. Felis. There's a description to the stream. I've been trying to put everyone's usernames on Artfight. Go and take a look if you want to. Always, like, I personally feel more anxious drawing something cool that I don't particularly know, nor people that know me particularly well, if at all. Like the first four Artfight attacks I did were for people that I knew, and they knew me, and a couple of them are friends. But then the last like 3 attacks I did, I didn't really know them much. I mean, one of them probably doesn't even know about my existence, so... My cat's resting on my computer right now. She's just out like a light. Apparently got tired trying to get into the sink, so now she's on my computer. Only she does that. I have 2 cats, and only one of them is trying to get into the sink, like, consistently. Picked her up like 3-ish times today. Carried her into the other room, and then she just returned back to the sink. And the other one got into my lap like a couple times, but then she heard a noise, so she's like, oh, what's that? So she went somewhere, and now she's on the top of the cat tree. Cleaning herself. Oh? The orange one woke up. Hello. Tickle tickle. We both love scratches. Oh, I would also probably be streaming, ending the stream slightly earlier today. Because I am gonna be playing some Guild Wars. Made a character yesterday, but I haven't got to play much because I have been very focused on finishing up a comic I'm doing with my character Tessa. Because my character Tessa, a character, she died this Saturday. That was an experience. That was a proper death of the campaign. Like, all of our characters kind of died, but that death was predetermined. Yeah. But the old character deaths that we had were predetermined. And there was a way for us to... That was like a whole, like, party wipe type death. But then we got brought back by like a couple NPCs. But yeah, last session, my character Tessa just straight up died because she took too much damage during combat. Because in Pathfinder, at least in the first edition, I don't quite remember how it is in the second edition because it's been a while since I read the rules for the second edition, and I'm not in any game that uses second edition of Pathfinder. So, like, yeah, all the games I'm playing in are, like, first edition. But anyways, if you, like, your health can go negative. So, like, if, for example, if your character has, like, 40 HP, let's say, and you get to 0, but then you still take damage, you will end up being at negatives. So -1, -2, etc. Now, if you get to, like, example, if your constitution score is, let's say, 19 or something. I'm just gonna use the example with my character because her constitution score is 19, I think. It was that, yeah. Her health, she was at 1 HP and then she took 21 damage. So she was at -20. And because her constitution is a 19, 20 is more than 19. So she just instantly died. Usually when the character gets to, like, 0, you start rolling death saving throws. And if I remember right, like, if you roll it, like, if you roll it and you get a positive number a couple times, you get stabilized, but you then remain unconscious. If you fail to save, you die. That was super unlucky because, like, my character took 3 to 4 hits, I believe. Her maximum health is like 56 or something like that. She got hit for 21 HP, then for 20, then for another 21. Maybe her health was like 40 something. Hold on, let me check, because I remember I rambled to a friend about that. Okay, my Tessa's total HP is 59. Got hit for 19 damage, then 21, then another 21. I think she got hit one more time somewhere, because I don't think it... What? No, never mind. She took 3 attacks, and that just insta killed her because I just combined it all. That's like 61 damage. So, or maybe I did miss an attack. Maybe there was 4 attacks. But either way, she died. And then, while in the state of just still having the chance to be brought back, but not being entirely gone, because there's a certain amount of time that can pass before your character, like, permanently dies. Like, unfortunately, as of right now, no one in the party can really revive anyone. So we would have had to go back to a place to try and find someone who is strong enough to bring back a person from the dead. And who knows how long that would have taken. Who knows if that would have even been a possibility. Like, don't know. But problem is that one character is kind of dependent on my character being alive. That being Oda, which is Tessa's husband. And let's say it would not have been good if Tessa died, because that would have set off Oda's emotions, and Oni probably would have gotten out, and that wouldn't have been good. That would not have been good at all. That would be horrible, in fact. So yeah, and then with my character, there has been a thing going on where there's this person who appeared almost at the beginning of the campaign. She didn't know his name up until I think session 30 or something like that. But this is like a paladin looking person in black armor, red hair, and a spear, if I remember right. And his full name is Sarkothan, or just Svar for short. And he just kind of appeared, and started offering help to Tessa. Dude is very sketchy. And what ended up happening is that he appeared. Oh, I forgot to mention, he eats memories. He ate Tessa's minor memories to be able to help her, and then lied about it after the moment where Tessa willingly gave up her like medium or like major memory to save Oda, because Oda was like on the brink of death if he would have taken another like damage, because we were fighting enemies that would just apply strength damage to us, and that spell specified that if you go below this amount, you die. So she had to willingly trade her memory for that. For the record, that is the moment where she learned that he needs memories to be able to help, but it was specifically in the context of greater help. She still does not know that he has been taking her minor memories away. And music is loud. Do I sound fine? Like compared to the volume of the music? Should I turn it down? Hello? I am gonna turn it down just in case. I don't really know if it's too loud or not. It is loud in my ears though. Oh. I turned it down a bit, so it should be better now. But yeah, she doesn't know that Sarkothan has been taking her minor memories. And like a couple sessions ago, he showed up like in person and said that, oh, he's gonna be away for a bit. And then Tessa dies, and then he shows up, like as she was just like in this nothingness, and started talking to her, saying that, let me actually notes. Let me open session notes. Session 42. But like he starts saying that I guess he like should have been more cautious, that he didn't think it would happen when he was away. And then saying, but well, what can I do? And then saying, fine, do you want some help, friend? And sequence of just like my character just like not responding like at all, just like complete numbness and completely away and not in her mind because she just died. There wasn't anyone to really bring her back. Careful, don't fall. Sorry, one of my cats who's on my computer was about to roll and fall off. A couple times already by now. She started getting up there. But after like some talking, like out of character, because I was like in the session, I was like, as a player, I don't really want her to be grabbing his hand because the dude is weird. And I as a player do not trust that NPC. But for Tessa, like she is dying. She is dead, and she's like gonna be perma-dead if she does not accept the help. So the point that another player made is that you know, she would probably be like an autopilot as a way to survive. So what ended up happening is that Tessa was about to take his hand because her like passive will to live. And as she was about to grab Svar's hand, another hand appeared that like did not. Oh yeah, the hand originally that was stretched out to her to grab to get help, to accept help from Sarkothan, it appeared out of the shadows, and then like the still like black armor and looks like red light and everything. Yeah, she was about to grab it, and then a second hand appeared. In robe. As light as a light can be, with golden claws and gentle light. Gentle warm light. And then my character just instantly grabbed the new arm. I was thinking she would grab it more because she would grab that the new arm more because it did sound like appearance of like her goddess Lynn, because Tessa is a cleric, though not for long. She's probably gonna end up turning into a paladin because so squishy. It's sad, but yeah, as she grabbed that hand, they said, let me open the note again. They said, "I am here for you, my child. Do not go quietly in the night. I can only do this once, for you and yours. I do not want to see you fall. Not to my cousin. Stand tall." And then, as if a breath of life was cast on Tessa. And then she got brought back. As that other arm, the original one with red light and black armor, recoils away, hissing, in like hateful hiss. And then she just back in the real world gasps for air. And the characters that did see that realized that Tessa died and something happened, and then she got brought back. But one of the like companions of the characters, because two of our players are playing a homebrewed class, and they get a soul companion. So one of them apparently knew something more than we do, that witnessing that, he looked scared before noticing. He looked scared, and then a second later he like relaxed a bit and nodded. But yeah, and that's how the session ended. And I made a little comic with that. It's like 9 pages long. It's not lined or anything. It's sketch. It's colored in, but it's not like rendered or anything. Like, it doesn't have shadows. It doesn't have it's not lined. It doesn't have shadows. It's very much was more of like a personal thing that I just wanted to make a comic with. So yeah, I was thinking of maybe trying and like print it off, but there's so much black ink that would go in there. There's just like, it's not really an option. Because the entire sequence was Tessa in this not life but not death. It just kind of, the background is all black with white sketches, and the real world was colored in gray to show that it is devoid of colors. Because I feel like if a dead person were to be in this like weird transition between actual just death and life, that they would probably not see the world with full colors. I think it would be more grayed out. Previously, all of the planned deaths were like entire party wipes. We got basically saved by people of I don't remember what they were called. Fists of the Sun, because like our characters are all part of Fist of the Sun, and Fist of the Sun has like these almost automatons looking things that basically revived all of us after the plant party wipe. And then the other time we got saved by a force of sorts. We do not know who that is. But that person saved the entire party at least once from a leader of our Knights Enlightened, which tried to kill us and get the experiment on our characters to learn more about the blessings that our characters have received back in the first sessions. But last session was like actual first character death. Only my character died. I hope it kind of stays that way, because I don't want anyone else dying, because there's no way anyone will be able to bring them back, because Tessa cannot revive people. She would be able to when she becomes a paladin, though. In fact, she would be able to do it so well, she can do it like literally the next day. Like, even if we don't get anyone in time to save her, to save like the party member that would die, she would just be able to revive them. Because there's this feat for I don't know if that's a paladin specific feat or not, but you can use 10 lay on hands abilities to bring someone back to life. And the time limit for that, like after the death of the character, is 3 days. Like, if Tessa has lay on hands, like 10 lay on hands, she can use it and the person will become brought back to life. If she doesn't, she's gonna go rest and then she's gonna bring them back. Kinda stupid. But it's so useful. Oh, but yeah, the last session was probably my favorite session of... Like, I don't know, I enjoyed that session a lot. It was wonderful. I probably should have drawn the background first. I mean, yeah, but it is better than just losing the character entirely. It might also add like a bit of tension or just like, I don't know, trying to keep anything bad from happening to the body, like rotting or something else damaging it further. But yeah. I don't think it does. Hold on, let me find the feed. Dang, there's a channeled revival. Didn't even know about that one. You can spend a large portion of your channeling power to reverse death itself. Prerequisites: channel energy 66, positive energy. Benefits: as a full round action that provokes attack of opportunity, you can expend 3 uses of your channel energy class feature to restore a dead creature to life as if you had cast the spell Breath of Life. Dang. Do I even have access to that? As a cleric? Energy 60s. I'm not sure which that one will be. Anyways, that's not what I was looking for. Greater Planar Infusion. Gems. Incarnate. Hold on 1 second. I heard something and that concerns me. Hold on. I'm back. It's just cats. One of them started, I guess, dropping things of something. I don't know. Yeah, there was a feat or two, for... I don't think it was resurrection. I think it was incarnation. It's not it. Ultimate Mercy. That was the feat. Ultimate Mercy. Benefit. You can expend 10 uses of your lay on hands to bring a single dead creature you touch back to life as Raise Dead spell with a caster level equal to your paladin level. You must provide the material components for Raise Dead to choose to accept one temporary negative level. This level automatically goes away after 24 hours, never becomes a permanent negative level, and cannot be overcome in any way except for waiting for the duration to expire. Raise Dead is a conjuration healing magic. Subdomain Resurrection and range touch, target that creature touched, duration instantaneous, saving throw none, spell resistance yes, it's harmless. You restore life to a deceased creature. You can raise a creature that has been dead for no longer than 1 day per caster level. In addition, the subject's soul must be free and willing to return. If the subject's soul is not willing to return, the spell does not work. Therefore, a subject that wants to return receives no saving throw. Coming back from dead is an ordeal. The subject of the spell gains 2 permanent negative levels when it's raised, just as if it had been hit by an energy draining creature. If the subject is first level, it takes 2 points of constitution drain instead. If this would reduce to con to 0 less, it can't be raised. The character who died with spell prepares. The character who died with spells prepared has a 50% chance of losing any given spell upon being raised. A spellcasting creature that does not prepare spells, such as Sorcerer, has a 50% chance of losing any given unused spell slot as if it had been used to cast a spell. A raised creature has a number of hit points equal to its current HD. Any ability score damage to 0 are raised to 1. Normal poison and normal diseases are cured in the process of raising the subject, but magical diseases and curses are not undone. While the spell closes mortal wounds and repairs lethal damage of most kinds, the body of the creature will be raised. To be raised must be whole, otherwise missing parts are still missing when the creature is brought back to life. None of the dead creature's equipment or possessions are affected in any way by this spell. A creature who has turned into an undead creature killed by a death effect can't be raised by this spell. Construct, elementals, outsiders, and undead creatures can't be raised. This spell cannot bring back a creature that has died of old age. Are Fays considered an outsiders? Hold on, because we have, like, a single Fey character. It might not be. Okay, it doesn't seem like they are considered as outsiders. But we do not have any constructs, we do not have any elementals, we do not have outsiders in the party, nor do we have undead creatures. But anyways, the Raise the Dead downsides do not apply for Ultimate Mercy, because it just tells you to provide the material components for Raise the Dead. Oh! Oh, okay! I actually didn't get it quite right the first time I read over it. You can either provide the components as if you had used the Raise the Dead spell, or you can choose to accept 1 temporary negative level. Probably need to do more research on this feat. We might end up having to do some stuff. I'm a bit of brain. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask our GM about the Ultimate Mercy and the Raise Dead spell. Because depending on how it is, if the character would end up gaining the negative levels, like permanent level negative levels from Raise the Dead spell, I might end up having to redo the build. But anyways, I need to get back to the drawing. not work for this. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use the flower brushes I have. And it doesn't look good. I'm like, okay. Guess I'll draw them by hand. Take longer. A lot longer. Anyways. Yes and no. I kind of just ended up keeping the settings out. Not. Why is it making it sound? Ugh. Gonna be tough. Oh, my back hurts. I'll bear back. I really want to check on the sourdough starter because I just had it this morning. So I really want to make pizza tomorrow. So give me 1 minute. And I'm back. Oh, I just literally need. I just wanted to check it. Or the sound. Yeah, chips. Some M&Ms. Yep, chocolate. really want to play Guild Wars. I really want to play Guild Wars. Guild Wars might be like one RPG game I might actually like a lot. I want to play it. Welcome back. Thank you. Not enough contrast. minutes, and then I'm probably gonna be ending this. Much with this, the painting. It makes me want to get into. I've been wanting to do that for a bit now, but I don't particularly know what to draw. I don't really have any canvas or anything. I only have like paint that I have been last year. Yeah, I think I am gonna be ending it here because I don't know how much juice I have to keep drawing more Artfight stuff today. Nor do I have really people prepared. Like, I have a couple pages open. So let me check what people I have. Hold on. Yeah, I think we're gonna be ending the stream here. I'm gonna prepare some more characters to... Yeah. I haven't officially said that the stream is ending, and I haven't pulled up the little stream end thing. So... Yeah, I am gonna be cutting it short today. I really want to play some games, and I need to make some food because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten much of anything today. So yeah, thank you for being here. You were the only person here today. Thank you. And bye. Oh, that's wrong screen. Whoops.